If over the past few weeks you have felt more warmth in your relationships, your heart felt lighter, old emotional wounds began to heal, or you found yourself reconnecting with someone, with a relationship, or with your family, then it was not just a coincidence. Venus was in Cancer, and Cancer is the place where Venus tries to bring peace to the heart. But now, the story is about to change. On July 5th, Venus leaves Cancer and enters Leo, and waiting for Venus in Leo is Ketu. This is not the kind of transit that simply brings love. This is the kind of transit that reveals the truth hidden behind love. It is the transit that may ask you, do you truly love that person? Or do you simply love the attention they give you? Do you genuinely want to save the relationship, or are you only trying to protect the image attached to it? Are you truly happy? Or do you simply want to appear happy? Leo is the sign of recognition, and Ketu is the planet that severs attachment. When Venus and Ketu come together, some old stories of the heart come to an end, and some new truths begin to reveal themselves. Over the coming weeks, many people will begin to see themselves from a completely different perspective. Some may realize that the very thing they have been chasing was never as important as they once believed. And for the first time, some will understand that true worth is not found in attention, it is found in self worth. Before we continue, if you do not know your moon sign, simply leave your original date of birth in the comments section. We will help you identify your moon sign. Because in Vedic astrology, we read horoscopes based on the moon sign, making it an essential part of your reading. So now, let's explore what this Venus and Ketu conjunction has in store for your moon sign. Let's talk about Gemini natives. Over the past few weeks, while Venus was in Cancer, your focus was more on self worth, finances, family values, and emotional security. You may have had some important realizations about money, relationships, or your personal priorities. But now the story is taking a new turn. On July 5th, Venus enters Leo, and for you, Leo represents your third house, the house of communication, courage, skills, self effort, siblings, content creation, marketing, daily interactions. But this time, Venus is not alone. Ketu is already there. And Venus casts its seventh aspect onto Aquarius, your ninth house where Rahu is placed. Which means the story of the coming week is about what you already know versus what life is trying to teach you. When Venus enters the third house, it naturally brings charm, grace, and warmth to your communication. People may enjoy listening to you, and your ideas may receive greater appreciation. If you are involved in content creation, writing, teaching, sales, marketing, or social media, this transit could be especially important for you. But Ketu does bring an interesting shift. You may suddenly realize that not every debate needs to be won, and not every opinion needs to be proven. Not every conversation requires your presence. This transit does not reduce your communication, it matures it. The third house is also the house of self effort. Here, Venus and Ketu may inspire you to refine an existing skill or learn a completely new one. But there is one important difference. You won't be doing it for approval, you'll be doing it for growth, and that is the greatest strength of this transit. For some Gemini natives, an important realization may come through a sibling or a close friend. The truth about a relationship may become much clearer, an old misunderstanding may finally find its resolution, or you may begin to feel emotional distance with a certain connection. Ketu tests superficial bonds and strengthens the ones that are genuine. Now let's look at the other side of the transit. Aquarius represents your ninth house, which is the house of destiny, higher learning, long distance travel, beliefs, philosophy, future direction. And Rahu is sitting here. Rahu is pulling you towards new experiences, new ideas, people, new beliefs, and opportunities. But from the third house, Venus and Ketu ask a powerful question. Are you truly learning, or are you simply collecting information? This is one of the most important lessons of this transit. Knowledge and wisdom are not the same thing. When the ninth house activated, opportunities related to travel, education, courses, mentorship, or foreign connections may become stronger. But Ketu offers a simple reminder: focus on direction, not on distraction. Moving on to your love life, the love story of this transit unfolds through communication. Single Gemini natives may feel attracted to someone with whom they share a strong mental connection. A meaningful conversation may become the beginning of that attraction. For those already in a committed relationship, the quality of your communication will help shape the quality of your relationship. What you say is important, but even more important is the intention behind your words. Moving on, this is not a direct money transit. However, opportunities connected with skills, communication, marketing, teaching, writing, and digital work may bring meaningful benefits. For those who earn through their knowledge, this can become a highly productive phase. This transit wants to teach you something very important, that not every piece of information is valuable, not every voice deserves your attention, and not every path will lead you to your destination. Sometimes progress is not about speaking more. Real progress comes from saying the right thing at the right time in the right place. Here are some recommendations for you to get the best out of this transit. Simplify your communication. Focus on learning new skills, reduce unnecessary distractions, and keep your long term vision clear. Instead of chasing every opportunity, choose the one that aligns with your direction. The coming weeks may teach you that true power does not lie in knowledge alone, it lies in knowing how to use that knowledge in the right place. Before we end today's reading, remember astrology does not exist to create fear, it exists to create awareness. The planets don't force events to happen, they simply reveal the energies that surround us, allowing us to make wiser choices. How this Venus and Ketu conjunction unfolds in your life will always depend on your personal birth chart, your current planetary periods, and the choices you make along the way. If you'd like to understand how this transit will affect your own chart, you can book a personal consultation by messaging us on the WhatsApp number shown on your screen. For a limited time, we're offering 50% off consultation fees, and because the available slots are limited, we recommend booking early. If you don't know your moon sign, simply leave your original date of birth in the comments below. Since we follow true Vedic astrology, your moon sign is the foundation of these horoscope readings, and we'll do our best to help you identify it. If you found this reading helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Sitaru Ka Safar, and share it with someone who may need this message today. And finally, always remember, the stars may show the path, but it is your choices that determine where that path leads. Thank you for being part of the Sitaru Ka Safar family. Until next time, take care of yourself, keep growing, and may the universe guide you towards wisdom, peace, and the life you are truly meant to live.